So guys, a quick one on Evedo. Now it was Clinton Van Biljon who put out in the comments that could I check it out. So this is the video on Evedo. So what is Evedo? So Evedo is the decentralized ecosystem for event organizers, venue owners, performers, sponsors, attendees, and all that type of stuff. So the problem with the old system is obviously the high ticket prices. So if you've ever been to a concert and you think them prices are extortionate, then it's the old system centralized using their commission to sell these tickets. You've also got problems with ticket fraud. If you've ever purchased a ticket and it's been the wrong one, if you look in the news, you'll always see stuff like that happening. So fraud, it wants to eliminate fraud. Delayed payments to performers. Now that'll not affect us as we're not performers, but they do have to wait to get paid, which is a problem. And the lack of transparency and protection. So basically they want to achieve a significant adoption of blockchain technology in the events industry and have the Evedo token as the means of value. At the minute, the industry is around about 850 billion. So, well, obviously, we've had a lot of downwards at this year because of obviously the pandemic. So nothing's been going on. So there hasn't been borders open to get gigs or performers, and that's why, if you look at the price over the last year, which is good in my eyes. So the last year was round about Feb, and that's where we took a big dip from there. But if you've got to realise that there's been a sort of, with COVID, there's been no borders open, no travelling, there's been no gigs, no performers around the globe. So that's why it's took a big hit, because there's been no events. Now if you look at the rank, I mean it's pretty low, and the market cap is only like 1.3 million. But that's good, because this is a low cap that I'm talking about. So like I said, the market's worth about 850 plus billion, and that's going to grow over $1 trillion in the next few years. So we'll just go through it. Here's a quick little explainer.
The event industry is not perfect, but it's worth a whopping $850 plus billion and is expected to grow to $1 trillion by the end of 2020. So imagine if we could actually make it perfect, or at least close to it. Organizing any size of event today involves a ton of coordination handled separately between venues, performers, sponsors, partnerships, rentals, ticket resellers, and all the different software programs involved. This leads to a lot of mistakes, wasted time and money, trust issues, and often some of the people involved end up upset and frustrated. Enter Evedo. Evedo is a blockchain-based solution that brings together everybody involved in organizing, sponsoring, running, and attending an event. It utilizes the innovative smart contracts technology to ensure speed, transparency, and security. That way, the money is kept safe until all terms are met and everybody is satisfied and paid on time. Organizing an event or crowdfunding it is as easy as booking an available venue and performers in our B2B marketplace and selling the tickets in our B2C marketplace. They're all user-friendly, fast, and constantly expanding. Of course, everything is connected to the outer world via social networks and other marketing tools to help your event reach the right people. No more ticket fraud, no more he said, she said, no more coordinating venues, performers, and managers in a million different places. Here it is, all in one place. Evedo's ecosystem for event handling. And as a bonus, we are reducing significantly all the taxes and fees in the process by cutting out the unnecessary middleman. Evedo. Events done better.
So the concept there, as you can see, it's quite appealing. And like I say, with the marketplace being over 150 billion worldwide, and that's going to rise. Now Evedo could be the first one that gets in there and use their token. The only issue I have got is that it's an ERC20 token. Maybe in time it'll split away from Ethereum and go alone, just similar to what VeChain did. Because if I just want to show you this, with the prices of Ethereum at the moment, it's just crazy. So if I can show you this, so if I want to swap for, just say I wanted to swap for the Evedo token. Now this will just take a little time to load up. It's searching. So just say for 0.5 Ethereum, you get over 6,620 Evedo tokens. But if you look at the fees for doing that, so if you're doing this to save fees by buying tickets, and you're going to be paying stuff like this, it's not going to be worth it. Now I know a lot of people have got problems with Ethereum, the dApps in their ecosystem at the moment, with prices being extortionate. So this is something to consider, being in this bloody ERC20 token group. So let's just go with the flow. What are they going to be doing? Now let's have a look at the roadmap for this year. So in January, they wanted the team growth on board, 5 new festivals. So basically this is just growing and adding new organisers, new artists to the Evedo ecosystem. And he has the plan for the next few months. More DEX listing with liquidity, June product launch, and there's the full roadmap if you want to actually check it out. So there's the team. Now the team is quite a big team, to be honest. And it also has developers, advisors. So this is massive, this team. And there's Ivan on Tech who's saying, if you're interested in how events can be done more efficiently on the blockchain, check it out. And I know you guys, if there's any of you party guys, you'll know Tomorrowland around the world. Well, they've partnered up with it. And then obviously you can see all the partners there. So this is a great concept, and this can work out great. But we've got these issues with the ERC20 token. So there's the total supply and the circulating supply. Sorry. And that's what I want to use the blockchain and a lot more transparency for everybody. So there you go, under one roof, under one system. And it did show us the system to log in actually and have a look. So there would be the website. You can't sign in or log up because it's still in beta motion, but you can go down and there's a demo somewhere that shows you. There we go. Demo alpha version. So this, you can tell it's still in early stages. But this is a very small market cap. And sometimes you can produce some great returns on small market caps if you find some nice little gems. Now this one's been overlooked because obviously, like we've said, there's been no events around the world. It's been stagnant and nothing's moving. So yes, the tickets, this is what it's sort of going to be like if you want to Tomorrowland in Belgium and stuff like this. You would go on and just have a look, set up an account and pay with your Ethereum and get the Evedo token or whatever it may be. But this is a project for long term. If you're a hodler and you want to hold for a while, then maybe you want to just gain some. Don't have to put your whole bag in and just gain it all. You might just want to get some, a little bit here and a little bit there. And I put my price prediction for this year is I still think it's going to be around about the same until the countries open back up and start producing gigs. It's not going to really make a difference. It might even go lower and test these as support somewhere down here. But either way, in my opinion, this is not legal advice. This is great time to accumulate, because when the country does open back up, or the globe opens back up, there's going to be a lot of events. There's going to be a lot more people jumping on board, and I think it will go up in price. So for this year, I still think it's going to be around the same. You can see it's getting lower and lower because it's not doing anything. Maybe they'll have a big announcement and have some famous producers and artists and stuff like that, but it can't do anything until we can get these events going. So this is a long term. So do I think we could test these but again once the country and stuff opens? Most certainly. And over the next 3.5 years, I think this could go to $3 to $5. And if it does split from the ERC20 token and go by itself, I mean, we could talk even more dollars, like even more serious. So yeah, guys, that's my opinion on Evedo. So if you did like this video, then give it a like. If you want to subscribe for more videos on cryptocurrencies, then hit the subscribe button. And if you also want to join me Telegram group, where I broadcast loads of breaking news in the crypto space, what's happening with different cryptos, partnerships, general crypto news, then I'll put the link in the description below and you can join the Telegram group. And then you can get all this information for free when it comes across us, and I'll get it across to you guys. So yeah, I hope that's been helpful. But until then, guys, stay safe, and I'll see you all again in the next video.